I am Silvana Garcia Shrek. We are here in the Radisson the Capitalist Hotel in Lima, Peru. We are going to interview Mr. Carsten Cork. He's the editor-in-chief of livinginperu.com website. And now we're going to follow with some questions from their readers in the website. And we're going to start with Alejandro, who says, "Hi Carsten, I see you write about your love of pisco sours, but can you make one?"
Of course I can make one. It's, it's the first thing I learned when I came here first time 20 years ago. I met with this guy called Raúl Palma, and he took me to his house to celebrate his daughter's birthday, and he showed me how to make a pisco sour. So I've been practicing for 20 years and is now using the 4-1-1 recipe, meaning 4 ounces of pisco, 1 ounce of lemon juice, and 1 ounce of sugar arabe, and mix it with a lot of good ice and a little bit of egg white, and you will see there's a perfect pisco sour coming out of that.
I see you're an expert, so...
I will not say I'm an expert, but I practiced a lot.
Well, we have a surprise for you.
Ooh, I love surprises.
So I want you to taste the Radisson pisco sour and let us know what do you think about it.
Oh, perfect. Ooh, delicious, smooth.
Is it as good as yours?
No, but it's very good. It's very good.
No.
No, I mean, I practiced a lot, so I find myself pretty good at making pisco sours.
A lot, like
yeah.
every day.
Every day. Oh.
Well, I have here another question from another reader. His name is Pelo, and he says, my future wife suffered a terrible earthquake back in 2007 in Ica, and I don't want to put my family through such an ordeal again. Could you tell me in which areas of Lima houses are built to the highest standards for withstanding an earthquake?
Well, I think that most people who are buying a property today are demanding that the standards of the construction meets, prevention of when an earthquake hits. And we all know that we are in an earthquake zone, so it can hit at any time. I think you can find good buildings in most places, but of course it's something you have to check, with a constructor, an engineer, before you purchase your property.
Katie says, I would love to live in Peru. What kind of work could I find there? Or do I have to wait until I can retire to live here? To live there while here.
Yeah. I mean, you can find work here, but you need a work permit, and there needs to be a need for what it is you do and can offer. But once that is, I think that there is a good possibility to find jobs in certain professions. But you can also, work where you are and then, come to retire. We see more and more people who decide to retire in Peru because you can really improve your life coming from, from the north to come down here. You get much more for your money. You can buy a nice real estate at a reasonable price. You can, go out and eat very reasonable. You can have a maid service, that what you pay here is what many people just spend in dry cleaning in North America or in Europe. So, I mean, yes, you can really improve your life, and with less or little money, you can have a good life here in Peru.
I have another question from another reader, Zoila, and she says, I don't have a question. Well, she doesn't have a question, actually. But I'd like to say thank you. I appreciate the work you do in informing us about my dear country. Thank you, because not only all of you had to learn a second language, but also comprehend the culture of Peru. Happy 5th anniversary.
Well, thank you.
Wow, that's very nice.
Very nice. Well, I mean, it's these kind of emails that makes it even nicer to continue the job, to to promote Peru because, you know, as I said earlier, you know, we have a great team and everyone, you know, are in love with Peru, and it shows in what we do. So, you know, I'm pleased to say that we do get 2 or 3 of these emails almost every week. So, everyone working at Living Peru is very happy about receiving these.
Well, here comes another question from another reader, which I like very much, and I actually asked the same thing to you.
Okay.
Let's see if you can answer it. Sebastian says, "Hey Karsten, Peruvians are wonderful people, so perhaps you can explain why is that when Limeños get behind the wheel of a car, they become jerks?"
Well, I mean, it's kind of frustrating to get into the Lima traffic. You know, you have to wait in line. I mean, there's jams everywhere. Right now, we are building a lot of new infrastructure, and of course, before good things happen, you have to go through hell, and that is what Lima is doing now. I mean, there's a lot of new infrastructure going on, to be improved, because we are more people, we are more cars, and but you know, after that, I think, you know, things will improve. But you know, you have to get over the stage to accept that, hey, we have now, 10 years ago, we maybe had X amount of cars, now we have X amount of cars, because that's part of the economy. More people get money, more people buy cars, more cars, bigger roads, and that's what's happening, no? But I mean, it's not, compared to Mexico City, this is nothing. I mean, or to Sao Paulo. I mean, Peru is still, you know, small, you know, in these kind of problems. But you get desperate every once in a while, and you become a jerk. Even I become a jerk in traffic and get excited, and sometimes I scream out of the window. But it's kind of getting a relief in that moment. Huh?
Yeah, well, I hope it gets solved a little bit, at least with the Metropolitano and the electric train.
No, but even now with the Metropolitana, you know, the other day I went to a meeting, and the guy said to me, you know, let's go and visit our new location in downtown Lima. And, you know, instead of taking the car, let's go and take the Metropolitana, because that will take 10 minutes and the car will take us 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we went in Metropolitana and you went straight into downtown Lima. It's a beautiful ride, no traffic, because, you know, it's just flying. Everything went smoothly, so I can only encourage people to use the Metropolitana, and when we get our subway system or our metro system or whatever it's going to be called, things are going to improve a lot. You know, more buses will get off the roads and people will take the train or these new buses.
Okay, Karsten, thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.